I think the okra is pretty standard in most all gumbos, don't you?
Real quick, I just wanted to give this video a little bit of context. Recently, my mom came to town to visit, and while she was here, she decided to make a big pot of gumbo. So I came home from work one afternoon and she's just getting started, so I quickly ran and grabbed my camera. I've wanted to capture my mom making gumbo for a while now because gumbo to me represents so much more than food. It's memories of togetherness and times of abundance and happiness, and lately I've just found myself craving those feelings and moments, as I'm sure a lot of you have. So I feel like I sort of channeled those memories while I was capturing my mom make gumbo. At any rate, it's definitely not a perfect video, but it was a fleeting moment that I was able to capture, and it's important to me, so thanks for watching it. And thanks so much to my mom for bearing with me while I stuck a camera in her face. I hope you enjoy it.
Actually, I learned how to make gumbo from just watching my mom when I was little, and she made it often, especially in the summertime. And it was usually everybody's favorite meal. So I got lots of chances to watch her. Also, then when I got married, my mother-in-law was a super gumbo maker, and she had a great reputation for her delicious gumbo. And so I took note of that and I watched her. So mine is kind of a combination of the one that my mom used to make and the one that my mother-in-law used to make. Well, because that's when we have an abundance of seafood and crab. Shrimp and crab. We made it in the winter too. In fact, it was our traditional meal for Christmas Eve, but it was just more available in the summer. So that's why we had it more often in the summer. Oh, I think the Southeast, especially the coastal areas, and especially New Orleans is probably the most famous for gumbo. And we're very close to New Orleans, and I think that New Orleans cooking has a big influence on the way we cook in Mobile and Baldwin County, because it's so close and people go to New Orleans so often. Well, I grew up in Mobile County, the west part of Mobile County. It's in sort of a rural environment. And so my dad and my uncles would often throw a net to get shrimp in the summer, and they would try to freeze some of what they got for later use in the winter. I think there's a big variance right in New Orleans. I really don't know all of the spices that they use, but I'm sure that they use a lot of different spices that we do not use. So it's something I need to look into because I'd like to know that. I never tasted a gumbo that I didn't like, but my favorite is with shrimp and crab. That's the way I make it. Well, you can't get in a hurry with the roux because it has to be just right, and you know, you're trying to keep it from getting too hot, and if you get in a hurry, you're probably gonna mess it up. So just know that you might be there for 45 minutes. Yeah, Trinity, you're absolutely right, it is. Bell pepper, onion, and celery. I think 5 may be the magic number on this. stove. Okay, so that okra has to cook before the seafood goes in. Well, it gives it a little extra, I don't know, je ne sais quoi. I just think everybody loves it, and so when you get together, you want to choose the thing that everybody enjoys the most. And so that's why we usually end up with gumbo in our family, and most families in the South. All right, and there you are. Ta-da, gumbo.